Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here, and sorry it's been a little while since we put up a video. A little more than 8, 9, maybe even 10 days. I have to go back and check. But I was out on a little mini vacay for my B-Day. I'm older than I was before, and I decided, what the heck. I originally wasn't going to do this video, but I had a couple of requests from from friends on Instagram and whatnot after I showed the picture and whatnot, and you know, they're like, hey, do it. I had another one of my friends wanted to see it, so I was like, okay, I'll put up this video. I'll put up a pickups video. I just thought it was a little much, but you guys asked for it, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty. So we're going to take a look, and as you can see, they take up so much of my table. They're already in the frame. I was going to have it nice and clear, but it's impossible. So, like I said, I really wasn't planning on doing this, but since, you know, you get someone that's like, yeah, I want to see it, oh, let's see the video, and then people, you know, requesting it, and, you know, I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. You twisted my, okay, I'm sorry. So, for my birthday every year, we always go up to Orlando. You can check out videos on the channel from last year, because wow, it's already been more than a year that we've been doing this. Holy moly, how time flies. So this year was a little different because of the pandemic and everything. Couldn't really do all the normal stuff, so we decided to just check out local game stores, the ones that we normally do, and some others, to you know, support them, especially during these crazy times, and buy, you know, locally. So, and of course, as you saw from the previous video, if you guys watched about 5421, the Vault video, that of course we were doing the whole social distance and masking up and all that good stuff. So yeah, we did the same thing. We went from game store to comic book store. So without further ado, let me stop talking. I sound like a broken record. Let's get into it. So first we're going to start off, just because it's closest to me, with Nintendo 64 games. You're like, are we really starting the video off with NASCAR 2000? That has a very nasty looking case. Okay, I did put my sticker on, but the reason I got this is because it was 99 cents. 99 cents, and I didn't have it. So I was like, why not? If I come across a better copy, you know, better condition, there you go. So, the next two I'll just show you at the same time, just because they're both Japanese N64, and I've had a thing for collecting Super Famicom, and Japanese N64 games. Got Banjo-Kazooie and Pokemon Stadium, which is Pocket Monster Stadium Gold and Silver. Now, apparently, I found out that there was 3 Pokemon Stadium games in Japan, and this was the 3rd one, which was our 2nd one. So, yeah. And to go along with these, because as for some of you who may not know, I didn't take off the sticker, but as you can see, the bottoms are different. So that's how it's almost like region locked, so they won't play on North American systems. So for that, I got this, the Hyper Convert Universal Cartridge Adapter. So what this does, I actually have it plugged into my Nintendo 64 right now, but this top removes those little pin things, so you can literally just plug anything right into it. So that's really cool. I haven't tested it out. I just plugged it in. So we'll go from there. And then, yeah, that means I'll be able to capture footage from my Japanese N64. Now, well, N64 games. Now we'll go to the NES. And we'll start with A Boy and His Plob. A Boy and His Plob. There you go. Blob. Trouble on Babylonia? Yeah, my wife wanted this really badly because she would play this when she was young and got stuck in some area, and I don't know where, but wanted to beat it. And we do have the Hyperkin Retron HD, so we will be playing that eventually, and then she'll hopefully beat it. Now this one I've never heard of, but it's Silent Service, and I got it for, again, 99 cents. There's a couple of games that I got that were 99 cents, so I just picked them up. Not 100% sure if it works. Had to clean it up. There's a little in there, but for less than $1. What the heck? And this one I was really, yeah. Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2. I always loved the first Star Tropics, and I never played this one. And I recently found out that this was a sequel. I'd always seen Zoda's Revenge, but I never noticed Star Tropics 2. So I think that's pretty cool. I want to play it. I saw it on Gaming Historian, so I was like, cool, picked it up. This one was a little more expensive. I think it was even a little more expensive than the regular price, but I hadn't seen it. It was like, I think I got it between 12 and 14, but not too shabby. I was really happy to get this one. Next, we're going to go with Super Nintendo and Super Famicom. So we'll start with the Super Famicom. I got Bahamut Lagoon. This one I had heard so many things about. I know it's an RPG and I won't be able to play it, but I did want it in the collection just because I'm not 100% sure if there's a ROM or something out there, or what this was, or even if it came to the States. But I had heard about this game before, and I was like, I saw it, and I think it was like $8-9, and I was like, okay, what the heck? You guys know, if you've seen, the pictures on Instagram, on our Instagram, and my game collections, I have a extensive Super Famicom collection, and what the heck, why not add one more? Next is a game I had when I was young, and this was College Slam. I'm not a big sports fan when it comes to video games, of course, but this one I played, it was the college version of NBA Jam. Now, I had gotten this at Babbage's way back in the day because it was on clearance or something, and I had like $5 to $10, something like that, for a new game, and I chose to get it, and I loved this game. And apparently it had gone up recently in value. I don't know why, but this one I got for $6. Lately I've been seeing them for 10 plus, so hey, that's not too shabby. Next one, if you guys are a fan of Scott and the Woz, you've seen this game. Yeah, I could have gotten this complete in box for $12. But I didn't. I got this for 99 cents. And the only reason I got it, never played it, have never heard of it until Scott the Woz, because, yeah, you guys might have seen that episode. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. It was $1. Another one of those, and I thought it was funny. Next, we're going to go, it's the last of the cartridge-based Nintendo games, and that is Ninja Gaiden Shadow. This is another game that I had when I was young, and I traded in all my Game Boy games, not my Game Boy, but I traded in all my Game Boy games, and this was one of my favorites. This has significantly, sorry about that, shot up in value. This is the only time I've ever been able to find it in the wild. It's, not the best condition, but stupid rare. Shot up in value, shot up in price ridiculously. So I decided to pick this up, and it was a decent price, and this is one of my favorite Game Boy games of all time, Ninja Gaiden Shadow. Very tough, really loved it. So now we're going to go with the Vita. You're like, what? Those are just Vita cases. Well, my wife and I got a number of games for the Vita, and unfortunately, they didn't have cases. And I did that because I bought her a Vita, and then we got a couple of games together. So, oh, look, I still got the price tag. I'm not a big fan of them sticking it on them, but these come off. So I got Mortal Kombat for the Vita. Dungeon Hunter Alliance. As you can see the prices on most of them. Didn't pay too much. Ridge Racer. Now, apparently Ridge Racer is $12.95. According to Game, I think it's like a $25 game. So I was like, I got a steal on that one. And then Ragnarok Odyssey, which goes for around $16. I got it for $10. So that I just got a couple of Vita games. That was it. Now let's move on. So we're going to we're going to stick with the PlayStation portable style. Now I did have to order a couple of new cases on Amazon just because the stickers for these don't come off well. But I got a steal on a lot of them. Kingdom of Paradise, which I never played, but I saw was $4.99. Napoleon Dynamite. I loved this movie when it came out. Huge fan. Case is all messed up, so I had to. But this was a fun game. It wasn't really anything serious. It was ridiculous, but I enjoyed it. Found it for $6. Prince of Persia. So unfortunately, this doesn't have a book, but I think it was I was able to get off most of the sticker, and that was another $5 game. Rush, $5. In the vein of San Francisco Rush, but for the PSP, not really the same, but hey, what the heck. This one I'd never seen before, and that's Star Wars Lethal Alliance. So I'm unfamiliar with this game. Yeah, and I got it for $8.99. As you can see, I tried to take off the sticker. This was $8.99. That was the most expensive of the PSP games that were open that I bought. Then we've got SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I've been looking for this sucker forever, and mainly because I still have the save file on my original PSP memory card, and I love the crap out of this game. Loved it. This was my favorite, so I was happy to get that. Now, these two, this one was one of my early PSP games. This is one of the first ones I purchased, and of course I found it again. I think I got this for, it was less than $20. I want to say it was like 12, 15, something like that, somewhere between there. But the case is a little So like I said, I had to order some replacement cases. But this one is the jewel of the PSP collection. And that is Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. You're like, what? As you can see, $24.85 is what I paid for it, but it's sealed. And when I looked it up, this thing's going for around 30 some odd. I think it was 37.38 sealed. So I was like, that's a steal. I couldn't pass it up. I really wasn't looking to pay that much for PSP games. As I said, the most I paid up to that point was this, and this Street Fighter was around 12 to 15, and that was pushing it a bit, where everything else was 10 or less. So the fact that it was sealed, I was like, let's add it to the collection. But, you know, what I do is I don't look for games that are really expensive. That's how I managed to get so many, because I look for really low price games, what steals I can get, unless it's one that I really, really want, really need to have because of it meant something to me in the past. And we're going to stick with that theme, and we'll go with PS1. For those of you who do not know these, it's okay. These games meant a lot to me when I was younger. Originally when I got this one, I got it at Walmart. It was on clearance, and I picked it up because it looked really cool, and it's a fighting game. It's 3D Fighter, one of the earliest ones I played. It was fantastic. And Destrega, most people don't know about Destrega, but it's actually in the Dynasty Warriors series. I think you can see it right there. Yeah, from the creators of last year's surprise hit, Dynasty Warriors comes Destrega, a true 3D fighting game that continues to take the genre to an unseen territory. Yeah, it's pretty much made the same way the original Dynasty Warriors is made, and it's a fantastic game, an arena-based fighter. Both of these are fighters, and for those of you who don't know too much about them, definitely look them up. I think I'm actually going to make videos for them later down the line, so if you guys want to see it, let me know. Otherwise, soon we'll probably get back to all the news videos. And again, I'm sorry I took so long in between videos. I took that break, went on my vacation from a lot of work and stress and everything. Definitely needed it. So next, we are going to go with, and you guys are going to probably go, what? Dreamcast. I got Dreamcast games. What? Okay, the only sports games I should say that I really play are baseball. World Series Baseball was one of my favorites back starting on the original Game Gear. So I picked this one up. It was a little more than I wanted to pay because I've seen these, but as a complete copy, it was in really good condition. I paid $8. I've usually seen them around $5 or $6, so it was a couple dollars more. Now this one, Sega Marine Fishing, just because I didn't have it, $5. NFL 2K, one just because I don't have it, and I know this game ranges anywhere from $2 to $3 in most places complete, but it was in good enough condition, and I don't have to worry about shipping or anything from when I've seen it online, so $4 was not too bad. I do have to take off all the prices. This one, Rip and Riders, the case was messed up, but I looked it up. I paid pretty much cost. It's around $7 a game, but again, I don't have it, and I've never played it, so I just wanted to put these in the collection. I will replace most of the cases on here, and as you can see, that was one trip and just $20 less than, so just about. Next is, we'll go with oh, you know what? I misspoke earlier. I got more cartridge-based Nintendo games. That's because they're on the DS. Need for Speed Nitro, Asphalt. Yeah, little racing thing. Yeah, you guys know I do like racing. I like my racing games. So those were less than $5 a piece, and so was this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, don't be surprised if you notice a theme starting with this one. So I did have this by itself, just cartridge alone, and I decided to pick up the complete copy for the 3DS because I am a Ninja Turtles fanboy. Yes. So, like I said, keep that in mind. You will see a theme. Next, we're going to go to the almighty, the greatest of that generation. If you don't agree with me, it's tough. Xbox 360. Dante's Inferno. That is a God of War-esque game. See? God of War-esque game. I remember getting it. They never finished it, and I think I got this dirt cheap, another $4 game or something like that. So I saw it. I was like, let's put it in the collection. Ninja Turtles. Told ya. I didn't have this one. So mainly the ones from the 2012 series I didn't really collect at the time. I was watching the series, but I didn't buy the games. But now I'm going back and buying them all. This was another really cheap game. I think I got this for $6. Turok. Yes, I already have Turok, but not complete. So I've been seeing Turok skyrocket in price. Well, skyrocket if you can really say that. It was around $20, 17 to $20 complete. I got this for $6. You're going to see a kind of a pattern going here. A lot of the games I was able to pick up around the $6 to let's say between $5, $6, and $10 mark. But yeah, this was another $6 game. And Phantasy Star Universe. Yeah. So Phantasy Star Universe, I do own this. This is my third copy. This is one of those games that every time I find a copy, I just completely buy it. I will buy as many of these as I can just because it was one of my favorite games of all time on the 360. And here, Gears 2, Collector's Edition. I had this back in the day. Regret getting rid of it, but hey, picked it up even though I already have the game standalone by itself, and I think I got this. This was one of the most expensive Xbox 360 game I got. It was $20 because it was the Collector's Edition. Complete. The other ones, like I said, dirt cheap. Now, we're going to go to Wii. Yep, that's Wii. Oh, I forgot to grab the other one. There's another. Ignore the sounds. Wii game. Yeah, you're like, Link's crossbow training. I had that. I don't have a crossbow. the zapper thing. But I was like, hey, it was $4. I don't know how long I've seen this at Cybertron. I was like, screw it, let me get it. Ghost Squad, I had this. Again, we could use the zapper. But I enjoyed playing that. I enjoyed playing light gun style games on the Wii. But yeah, that's it for the Wii. you guys know I don't really buy too many games for the Wii. Now, this one. GameCube. Wait, that's not right. But, again, All-Star Baseball. I always play the All-Star Baseball games from an N64 going forward. And, yeah, hold on. I have a tower here that's going to fall. All-Star Baseball. Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I love this game. For those of you who haven't played them, they're fantastic. And I did get Return of the King as well. Player's choice, but got them both. I think they were $10-12. That was... I didn't really want to pay so much for them, but since GameCube games are going up in value quite significantly, I decided to go pick them up. See, told you a theme was coming. Now, you're like, what? Sealed. This one and 2 other games after this, all sealed. $20 a pop. GameCube games sealed. I haven't seen them sealed in ever. So these I know will go up in price. They sit around $30, $40 sealed. So TMNT, I already have this on 360, so I won't be opening this. Same thing with this. X-Men, the official game. Sealed. Got these all from Cybertron. X-Men, Next Dimension. Yeah, X-Men. I'm an X-Men fan. Wolverine, of course. All sealed. These won't be opened because I do already own them. So, next we are going to go on to the PlayStation 4. Yes, there's a lot. I got a lot. And we really didn't spend as much as you would think, just because we're really big deal hunters when we go out. My wife and I, we look for games that we don't have. Some will pay if they're new. You know, we can't get around that. But like this one, brand new sealed, got this for $13, $14, $12, something like that. Dirt cheap, maybe $11.95, something like that. Never played it, never seen it. She was gonna get it, and then she went, oh, RPG. I was like, nope, I'll play it. Star Trek, I'm a huge Star Trek guy. I had this back in the day when I had my PlayStation VR the first time, but my PlayStation took a wonk on me, and then I just got rid of everything, so I decided to pick it up again. And this is a very, very fun game. This one, I didn't get up there. Well, I kind of did. We walked into a Five Below because we needed some kind of charge cable. I forget what it was. And they had this. $5. $5. Don't know what it is, but I decided to pick it up. Now this one, as you can see, $29. It wasn't $29. I don't think we got this for $29. I think we got it on sale. I think this is the only one, and it's still sealed. So, not too sure what type of game this was. I think my wife was like, oh, and then decided she didn't want it, and somehow we're still into buying it. Don't know. This one was dirt cheap, and I realized that it is the Japanese version. And the funny thing about this, we bought it from on the way up at that last play and trade in Florida. They forgot to put it in the bag. So on the way back 10 days later, I had to stop and pick it up. And this one is actually in the same series as this one. Touhou Genso Wanderer, Touhou Genso Rondo. Now this one's a bit different. This is a bullet hell, and I might do an unboxing game for this. So I really like shmups and bullet hell shmups, even though, you know, they kick the crap out of me, but I enjoy it. So that one was a little expensive, but I had been eyeing this for a while and then noticed that the price had been going up on Amazon as well. So that was one I did pay a little bit more for than what I really wanted to, but hey. So next, we are going to go to, sadly, I don't get as much of these games as I want because I have so many of them. That's Xbox One. Yep, same thing, Surviving Mars, because it's $5 as well. And again, I play majority of my games on Xbox, so I already have a ton of Xbox games, so finding new ones I don't have is kind of slim. And only if it's rare or dirt cheap will I rebuy it if I have it digital and I want it physical. But I have like 500 digital games between Game Pass and games with gold and games on sale, sales for gold and whatever. I've tons of them. So, but this one, I bought the Transformers. It's kind of funny that Hasbro put out 3 of their franchises so close to each other in games. Power Rangers, which is now a Hasbro, G.I. Joe, and Transformers. Kind of funny. But I will be playing this very, very shortly. Next, PS3. Killzone, Phineas and Ferb, and Turtles. Told ya. Told ya. Now this is a sequel to the other one on the 360. I couldn't find this on the 360 and I found it on PlayStation. It was even cheaper than the 360 version. Now this one I did have to replace the case. When I bought it, the case was cracked, but I was like, no big deal. It did come with the book, and the game was in great condition, and the artwork was fine, so that I did replace. Phineas and Ferb, I've always just been a big fan of Phineas and Ferb, and I have this on the Wii, and it's one of those, yeah, I know it's kid stuff, but I love that show. It's hilarious. Hey, now we're getting down to the end, and we're getting to the Switch, which this, I know just came out. This was one of the more expensive ones. I think it was like 50 bucks for this one, because it's printing 1 and 2. And it's from the series Disgaea. I wanted this. I saw this, and then Cybertron got it, and I was like, my wife was like, oh, I want to get it. I was like, you're not going to like it. It's a RPG of sorts. And I think it might even be a side-scroller. Not 100% sure, but I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, I love the Disgaea series. So I did want to pick this up. Another one, Zoids. Cadence of Hyrule. And this, you're like, what? That I actually found at a GameStop for, I can't remember, but we were in the Universal area, and there was a Coliseum of Comics. We went next door to the GameStop, and bam, they had this. It even came with the card. It came with the limited run card. So this is the one Bloodstained I don't have. So I was like, cool, let me get it. And Cadence of Hyrule just came out, and so did Zoids. I figured I'd pick them up. Nintendo was making a big deal out about this, and Outright Games. I was like, wow, they actually published that? Holy crap. And Nintendo was making a stink about it. So, yeah, there you go. And Cadence, that Hori Pad Mini, which was really cool. I've been looking at it on PlayAsia and Amazon. It was right around the same price, and I saw it. This is about the most I'll pay for a third-party controller. But I did like this one. I really did want this one. And it's pretty cool. So there you guys go. There's what I picked up. I think that's a total of 58, 59 games. Yeah. And 2 accessories. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking it out through this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this with your friends. If you like seeing these videos, let me know. I'll do more. I used to do quite a bit of them, but again, since the whole world nonsense, we really don't get out as much. I stopped ordering things online as much with the new consoles coming out. I was saving my money, but this was kind of a whole special birthday deal for me. So, thank you guys for watching. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.